Hi guys, I'm Woodcraft Hamster and I wanted to do a little bit of a shout out today to an old friend and colleague of mine, Emily, who has recently started her own YouTube channel. So part of that is to try and get that channel out there for people to see. She also runs a blog and she has a Facebook page, all of which I will link below. And it's not quite a bushcraft subject or anything like that, but I think it might interest some of you guys here. Now the title of her blog is Untethered Living, and I'm really not going to do it enough justice to try and explain what it is she's done and what she's trying to do, but I'm going to give it a go. So a little while ago, Emily decided that she wanted, in her own words, she wanted to live her life on her own terms. Now what does that mean? So essentially she has, say downsized is probably not quite a good enough description, but basically she has quit her job, she has left her place of accommodation, she has scaled down all of her material possessions into essentially one medium-sized backpack. And her intention is that rather than living in the sort of stereotypical way that modern society expects us to do, you know, you have to have the house, whether that's rented or with a mortgage, you know, all of your bills, you know, your 9-to-5 job, etc., etc. What she intends on doing is visiting various places in the UK and abroad, you know, doing work when work is available, whether that's paid work or, more often than not, I suspect it will be work that offers accommodation and maybe food. And you know, we're talking about, you know, going over to other countries and doing, you know, essentially charitable work. You know, going to small villages and helping, you know, build houses or dig wells, or, you know, all these kind of things, you know, local community projects, that kind of thing. When she's in the UK, I was chatting to her about this the other day, and there are networks of places where you can sort of house sit when people are travelling abroad or they're on holiday and these kind of things. You know, obviously she's got a very good network of friends and family, so if things do go wrong or she's left short for a period of time, you know, there are places she can go and stay. But essentially what she's done is essentially become a little bit of a nomad, which is kind of what ties it into bushcraft to a degree. And you know, these kind of things for me are absolutely exceptional. You know, the courage that you need to have to do something like this is certainly not something, as much as I love the idea, certainly not something I think I could do. And I think that carries forward to sort of, you know, the majority of people, let's be honest. You know, and you know, how can I describe Emily? So, you know, she is a very sporty person. You know, she runs, she cycles. You know, a couple of years ago she ran in the Ugandan marathon. You know, I struggle running for a bus generally, but you know, she's out there, she's doing things, and really this is kind of a culmination of kind of what she's been doing for the last few years. And as I say, a very, very brave step on her part as well, because you know, it's not just a case of saying I'm going to go and spend a few months abroad helping with you know, community projects and things. You know, this is going to become her lifestyle now. Now, as I say, this is all covered in her blog, Untethered Living. It's on her Facebook page, also Untethered Living, and her brand new YouTube channel, also called Untethered Living. Now, as I say, I will link all those below, and I really, really strongly recommend having a look. I mean, the description I'm trying to give you very poorly here today really doesn't do it justice. You know, Emily's own words are much better than mine. I didn't want to sit here reading verbatim from her blog, so I strongly suggest checking it out. As I say, the YouTube channel is very new. Yeah, very good quality videos, in fact, but very, very new, and I'm hoping at least some of you want to go over there and subscribe, you know, offer support and things in the comments, and hopefully, you know, if you get a big enough following, you know, the YouTube thing may actually become a sort of a source of income as well, which I think would be really, really good for what she's doing. So yeah, I mean, I've kind of rambled on for a little while. I don't think I've done a massively good job of trying to explain what it is she's doing and what she's trying to achieve. And essentially, as I say, it really boils down to wanting to sort of go and do the things that interest her, and not having to prescribe to this very stereotypical view of what you should be doing, whether it's the type of accommodation you have, or the type of job you do, or the fact that you generally have to have a job. And I say, so far she's been doing pretty well with it. It's a very bold move. And I certainly wish her all the best for it, and it seems to be going pretty well so far. I know she's got a lot of plans this year, which will be coming out on the blog and the Facebook and the YouTube pages. So I, keep following those and keep up to date with them to see what's actually going on in her life. But yeah, so this really was just about getting it out there and getting people to see what it is she's doing, what she's trying to achieve. And I hope it will be of some interest to you guys. So hello to Emily if you see this, and as I've said to you a few times recently, I wish you all the best with it, and give me a shout if anything comes up and you need any help, advice, assistance, especially with the YouTube thing. And that's it from me, guys. So comments and questions in the box below. Highly recommend that you go and check out all of the links below in the description, and I will see you all next time. Thanks, guys.